I'm Lisa Story and I'm the chair of the Uniting Foundation Grants Committee in South Australia, which is a long way of saying that I get to help equip local churches to do what they are called to do. And that's something that I'm really passionate about. For almost 20 years, the Uniting Foundation has been providing critical funding to local initiatives to drive their impact even further. We've assisted local congregations and faith communities to build their teams, develop their future leaders, and to help them take advantage of missional opportunities in their communities. By making a donation or leaving a bequest in your will to the Uniting Foundation, you will be helping to shape the future of the church here in South Australia and preparing it to meet the needs of the community, not just today, but the next generation as well. But don't just take my word for it, ask these guys.
Having the grant has really enabled us to dream about what we can press into and what God's calling us to, not just looking at what we have now, but what's to come and what the needs are in our church community and in the wider community, and how we can be getting prepared now to meet those needs and anticipating growth and anticipating God working in our midst.
And we actually employed Nick before we got the Uniting Foundation grant, but it was a 3-month contract. We're like, we're going to step into this, and then when we found out that we had the grant, it meant that we were able to extend what was 3 months into 3 years.
Through this grant and being able to carve out like 2 full days of my week, stepping back from full-time work to really invest in what I actually saw my future being, which was in ministry, not necessarily as a pastor, but like just pressing into ministry, exploring that space. Having these 2 days employed has been really beneficial for me, and sitting under Shane and Christy's leadership, it's just been, it's been amazing.
So to have that foundation has been a huge blessing, enabling us to employ Nick and have him moving into an associate pastor role, and to really develop him as a leader, and to see where God's calling and leading him, and what's happening in our church, and to kind of as his leadership evolves to grow, I guess, organically as a church, and to step into those opportunities. So that's been really exciting.
I've been preaching regularly, and that's been really a great learning curve for me, just being able to do it regularly, reflect on how I've gone with it, and learning in that space. I've been exposed to leading prayer meetings, running youth group, and starting up a youth academy as well.
We have such a need for leaders within the church, within the broader church, and what an opportunity, what a privilege to be a part of someone's growth and development as a leader.
So if you want to be part of equipping the local church to provide programs and services which bring the hope and joy of Jesus to South Australians, then why not consider donating to the Uniting Foundation? And if you are a local church and you've got a burning desire to do something great for your community, then we want to hear from you. Let us help you make that burning desire reality. Grant applications are open now.